How did the Greek goddess Athena, above all the Olympian gods, become the honored patroness of the greatest city in ancient Greece? Long ago, a new city rose along the rocky shores of Attica. Its people were strong and ambitious, but they had no patron to guide or protect them. So Zeus declared a divine contest. Whichever god offered the city the greatest gift would claim it as their own. Two powerful Olympians stepped forward: Poseidon, lord of the seas, and Athena, goddess of wisdom and warfare. All of Olympus watched. Poseidon went first. With a thunderous stride, he drove his trident into the ground. The earth split, and a mighty saltwater spring surged upward, roaring like the open sea. "With this," he proclaimed, "your ships will conquer distant horizons." Then Athena approached, calm, clever, and confident. She knelt beside the soil and touched it lightly. From the earth sprang a slender olive tree, shimmering silver green in the sun. "This tree," she said, "brings food, oil for light, and wood for shelter. With it, your city will thrive." The people marveled. Poseidon's gift was powerful, but Athena's was life-giving, and so they chose her. From that day forward, the city bore her name, Athens, and under her guidance, it would grow into the greatest city of the ancient Greek world. Did you know that in Greek mythology, the curiosity of an innocent woman is said to be the cause of all evil in the world? Long ago, during the Golden Age, the Titan Prometheus stole fire from Olympus and gifted it to mankind. But in doing so, he betrayed his closest friend, Zeus. The king of the gods feared that with its power, mortals would become too arrogant, believing themselves equal to Olympus. As mankind's pride grew, Zeus conceived a cruel plan for revenge. He ordered Hephaestus, the god of craftsmanship, to create the first woman. Aphrodite gave her irresistible beauty. Hermes granted charm and cunning, and Apollo bestowed music and curiosity. Zeus named her Pandora, all gifted. Finally, he gave her a mysterious sealed box, warning her that she must never open it. Zeus sent Pandora to Earth as a gift to Epimetheus, Prometheus's brother. Though Prometheus had warned him never to accept gifts from the gods, Epimetheus couldn't resist her beauty and made her his wife. For a time, they lived in a perfect world. But Pandora's curiosity began to consume her. One fateful day, unable to resist, she opened the box. In an instant, all the miseries of the world burst forth: disease, hunger, war, deceit, and pain, spreading across humankind. Evil had entered the world for the first time, but at the bottom of the box, one thing remained: Elpis, hope. Zeus had foreseen this moment, leaving hope not to save humanity, but to ensure they would suffer endlessly, enduring their pain while clinging to the belief that things might one day get better. Meet the Greek goddess who ensured that everyone received exactly what they deserved, whether it be reward or punishment. Her name was Nemesis, the goddess of retribution. In Greek mythology, Nemesis is the daughter of Nyx, the primordial goddess of night, and Erebus, the personification of darkness. She emerged from the shadows to bring balance to the world when hubris ruled hearts as fiercely as any sword. When mortals let pride consume them and kings dared to challenge the gods, Nemesis made sure they faced the appropriate consequences. She was the silent shadow of justice, the hand that struck when arrogance reached too high. To those who boasted they were greater than Zeus, she brought their empires to ruin, restoring the sacred balance of the world. No one escaped her gaze, not even the beautiful Narcissus. He scorned every heart that adored him, mocking the love others offered so freely. So Nemesis decided to teach him a lesson he could never forget. She led him to a still, gleaming pool, where he caught sight of his reflection and fell hopelessly in love with it. Entranced by his own beauty, he could not look away, and in time, he faded from the world, leaving behind only a delicate flower where he once stood. Nemesis did not act from malice, but from balance. To the Greeks, she was a reminder that fate always collects its debt, and that even the proudest must one day bow before justice. How did the Trojan War, the most legendary battle of Greek mythology, begin? It all began at a divine wedding, attended by every god and goddess on Olympus. Everyone except Eris, the goddess of discord. Furious at being left out, she arrived uninvited and tossed a golden apple among the guests. On it were engraved the words, "For the fairest." Immediately, three goddesses claimed it: Hera, Athena, and Aphrodite. None would yield. To settle the matter, Zeus appointed a mortal judge, Paris, prince of Troy. One by one, the goddesses tried to sway him. Hera offered power and kingship over all men. Athena promised victory and glory in battle. But Aphrodite whispered of something far more tempting, the most beautiful woman in the world, Helen of Sparta. Paris, entranced, gave the golden apple to Aphrodite. Not long after, his father, King Priam, sent him on a diplomatic journey to Sparta. King Menelaus welcomed him warmly, unaware of the fate brewing in his own halls. But when Menelaus left for Crete, Paris and Helen's eyes met, and Aphrodite's promise took hold. Whether by desire or divine enchantment, Helen left with him, sailing across the sea to Troy. When Menelaus returned and found his queen gone, his grief turned to fury. He called upon all of Greece's kings and heroes who had once sworn to protect Helen's marriage. United under his brother Agamemnon, they launched 1,000 ships to bring her back.